Scorpio. Hey there, Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of October 9th through the 15th. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a little love reading. We're going to be looking at, it's from single to married and anywhere in between. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection you have in mind, the energy the person you have in mind brings, and then a potential outcome between the two. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About Me section of my channel. Anything you need to know about booking a personal reading or leaving the channel a donation, you can find in the description box below. All right, let's get at your love life, babies. All right, so the energy that you're bringing to this connection. Oh, babies. I mean, it popped out. It wanted to pop out, but I did cut it and everything after that, so... We're feeling a little down, a little low. It's kind of the energy in the stars right now. And speaking of stars, the star card, there's just a lowness. And again, Mercury will be going direct soon. So whatever is going on, everything is going to clear up. We got some clarity coming for everyone, okay? Look at the moon card comes up as I say that. So we're really feeling in the dark, kind of confused. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe the situation that you have in mind has you feeling, oh my goodness, babies. Okay, so I love that this card is in the midst of it and this card. So I'm thinking almost we're kind of walking away from a situation that has us feeling down, sad. We're having a hard time letting go of it. It's got us feeling in fight mode. And not just with them, but with everybody. I feel like you're kind of fighting everybody, trying to defend yourself from one person. And the truth is then you cause this kind of fighter mode with everyone. When there was only one person kind of attacking, and I'm going to tell you right now, I just talked to the other two water signs about this. There is this kind of jealousy, envy in the air. And it's really important that you stay in your own lane. You don't feed into it or feed back into it or give any energy to it, okay? Because you're above that. And nobody can take your place in your lane, okay? In your spot in this world. But if you're trying to cruise in somebody else's lane or you let others try to cruise in yours, that's where things get messy. Nobody can take your spot if you're sure of your spot, okay? You can only give your spot away. Don't give your spot away. Don't let people get to you, okay? There's some sadness, some heaviness going on here. So we're feeling depressed, down, sad. There could be a breakup we're dealing with, feeling left out in the cold for sure. The Eight of Wands is like the best thing you can see here after all of this, because the Eight of Wands is the conclusion to a confusing situation, something. So regardless if it's good or bad news, there's clarity coming your way. Kind of to free up whatever this heaviness is. And I love this guy because anything he does work toward, again, he's not charging toward anything. And the reason why is because he is aware that whatever he is a part of is going to last forever. He doesn't need to charge towards it because it's not leaving anytime soon, okay? That's your overarching energy. I love that. The heart of swords is what I call this. The Three of Swords, the broken heart. This is just a really sad state of mind. We're just feeling down right now. Again, it's the energy, the planets right now. They're with the two, the Mercury and Mars indirect, or whatever the right word is, retrograde, indirect. I keep saying. First of all, they're coming direct the 3rd and the 13th. So things are going to start freeing up. Okay, that heavy, owie feeling is going to start freeing up. It's really hard to go through a heartbreak when things are great, when you're feeling good, but when all the planetary heaviness is going on, it's like, oh yeah, right, I can't unbury myself. It's crazy, but I promise you a freeing, lightning feeling will be coming soon, okay? Your person is going through some healing themselves, whoever you have in mind. Again, I feel like we're kind of, this is a different person than who we're letting go of, who all that sadness was with. But maybe what I'm almost getting is like I just had a vision of you thought you were kind of over something and then they stepped back in to like remind you that you're not quite over it yet, and it brought in some sadness from the past. That's just what I'm getting right now. That doesn't necessarily have to be for everyone. But we do have this sort of feeling in the dark, kind of mysterious is what I'm feeling. But I think that it's also about, the moon can also just be about really going with what you know on the inside, what you're intuitive. You're a water sign, so it's like use your intuition to guide you. Don't let anybody else's intuition guide you. I mean, don't get me wrong, watching, I will tell you, as intuitive as I am, sometimes when I am so down and in a dark space, I do use, you know, these readings to kind of lift me out of that. In fact, this is why I started doing, I've only been learning the tarot for about 4 months now. And I started doing the tarot because I've always been an intuitive. I'm just kind of like being awakened to all of the gifts that are available to us water signs. But I've always been intuitive, but I came to these card readings in the midst of my dark night of the soul. And I was like, dang, like, again, they might have been kind of, some of them were a little obviously, okay, I'm not going to really become a millionaire next week and get married to the love of my life. But the hope kept my life, keeping the hope alive kept me alive. And so anyways, don't know what that's all about. Just maybe, so I said use your own intuition, but if you need to saturate yourself in some of these readings that really uplift, do that. Just be aware of who you're listening to too, because I have noticed even some of, the most uplifting of folks will get into this space of kind of jealousy, envy, want to take you down, sabotage you right now with the heaviness in the air. So do be aware of that and be careful who you're listening to and what information you're taking in. Okay. Just because we're very sensitive, us water signs. Okay. So we have, oh, babies, we are stressing. What is going on? The Nine of Swords, but the Nine of Cups. And the Eight of Wands again. So clarity is coming, honeys. That's all I can tell you. And I'm gathering this is just almost like this stress is going to be brought to some clarity is coming. The end of some sort of confusion is coming. And that's going to bring us into this total fulfillment on our own. Just basically when I get into this state of mind, I just like to sit and pray as much as I can and really obviously I try to dig up as much gratitude as I can. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes it's just like, nah, I'm keeping myself alive for the moment. So do whatever works for you. Don't ever listen to me or anybody else for that matter. Do whatever works for you. But I want you to know that this is both are temporary situations and you are going to be coming out of them very soon here. I do believe when Mercury goes direct, there's going to be a lightening of the collective heaviness that's going on right now. Again, like I said, there's so much jealousy and envy watching going on, and just really, I'm watching readers sabotage each other, talk bad about each other. I've had a few of them talk bad about me. It's just not the way life should be, like that, especially not in this where we're supposed to be healing people. So it's just about just kind of close your eyes and pray through it, and we're gonna all be lightened up soon. This is nobody's fault, even the jealousy and the envy. People are afraid that their spots are being taken, and it's like, no, we all have a spot here. That's the great part. There's enough room for all of us, and we all have spots here in this. As long as you're staying in your own lane, in your own spot, nobody actually can take that from you. Okay, you can give it away if you're not careful, so be careful. Just tend to your own spot, and nobody can take it. Got it? So we got the Star here. Again, healing. The Five of Pentacles shows up. Again, there's just some serious heaviness in this connection. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I mean, my stomach hurts right now from this load that their person has on them, but they are trying to get through it with this hermit mode. So if you're feeling like whoever this is, I mean, this might just be over, whatever this is. Some clarity is coming. I'm thinking almost like I'm getting the sense that you're in a situation that is over, but nobody's even telling each other that it's over. That's what I'm getting. But I think that, again, the planetary heaviness is going to be lifted soon. So I think that is when this sort of clarity will come. And whether that be you guys decide to work on this or not, I don't think so. I don't think that's what's going to happen here. But if that is what you decide, either way, clarity is coming and relief will come with that. So you can get to your Nine of Cups and, I promise you, babies, I promise you, there's an end to all of this madness. We're going off to calmer shores with the Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. I think that, again, this is going to be I almost feel like your person's going to come at you. One of you guys is going to come, I think one of you guys is going to reject the other. And I think it's going to be the best thing that happens to both of you, if I'm being honest with you, because I think then you're both going to be able to start this separately, this kind of solid foundation of a new beginning. It won't be new love right out the gate. I would say I don't ever want it to be. I don't want, I want to get over and heal from whatever was causing all of this heaviness. And then the next thing you do come into will be your forever. This is your last little test here. I believe we're all coming out of some sort of karmic and dark situations. This last year has been all about that. And we really do have that true deep love that we thought was in the fairy tales only coming our way soon. So as soon as we can get through, whatever this heaviness is, always just, as I always say, just be honest. And I just dropped an entire deck of cards there. In the meantime, I did get you one. So the moon energy, look at that. The moon energy says, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, wow, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. It's coming. Clarity is coming, and I do feel like we're sort of in the dark, in a confused space. It's the planets. On top of that, it's just about being really clear, being open and honest, as authentic as you can be. And sometimes we have a hard time just being authentic. We don't even know what we want. We don't even know what we mean, right? So meditate on it. Get to a space where you're sure that you're going to be communicating effectively. Do the communicating, kind of bring this clarity to the situation, and then you can both move on together or apart, whatever that may be. Whichever it is that you guys come to, either way you get to move on to this Ace of Pentacles, okay? I love you so much, and I will see you next week.